This show brought to you by Welcome to Inside Sim Racing and my how to use your TH8A or TH8RS shifter as an analog handbrake. Now, I didn't know this was possible until I saw somebody using it here on YouTube in their setup. And I think I even sent them a message saying, how do you do that? And they're like, oh, just change it to analog mode in the driver. Well, I had never actually downloaded the driver to use with the shifter because I plugged it in. You know, all the buttons worked, or basically all the shift gates worked, and in sequential mode it just worked as buttons. So I never bothered to download the driver, and that's actually how you get it to work like this. It's not even in the manual. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it, tell you what it's compatible with, and then you could use your TH8A, or if you're looking for TH8RS, TH8RS. So if you were looking to use it with yours, or you're looking to buy a handbrake, by the way, you can use this in conjunction with another shifter. So if you wanted to use your shifter in sequential mode or gated mode, and then also have another one of these as a handbrake, you can do that as well. So here's how you do it step by step. First thing you need to do is download the driver at Thrustmaster's site, and here's how you get there. So once you've downloaded it, go ahead and install it. And this is not going to work unless you have the driver loaded. I also noticed that there's an updated version of the firmware, and I applied that as well, and you can do that by going here. While waiting for the driver to download and install, you can move the shifter plate so the neutral position is up and down versus side to side. You'll need to position it to where first and second gear is up top so that you move the shifter down through the neutral position towards seventh and reverse. And this won't work if you're using the sequential shifter plate because you need this, basically this movement here. Next thing you need to do is change it to analog mode in the driver or Thrustmaster profile. I'm using Windows 10, so this is how you get to it if you don't have an icon on your desktop to go to your game controllers. I recommend putting one on the desktop just for ease of use and access. So if you need to readjust it back into gated mode, or you need to make adjustments to your wheel, it's easy to get to it by having it on the desktop. So to get to the shifter setup, first you're going to go here. It's listed as the T500RS gear shift. So highlight that and click on Properties. Once you're in the shifter properties, you'll check this box to switch the shifter to analog mode. Once you do that, test the shifter out and you'll see this bar moving. So currently I've got Dirt Rally here, and I'm going to show you some footage of me driving it with Dirt Rally. I tried it with WRC5. WRC5 does not accept an analog input for the handbrake, so that's currently not working. Hopefully they're going to change that because, in my opinion, that's crucial to having a proper handbrake, is having it that it's an analog function, not just a button push. I also tried it with Assetto Corsa for you drifters out there, so it works with that. I'm assuming it works with Richard Burns Rally. And I think Live for Speed, there's some drifting going on in that. You may be able to map it in Live for Speed. So anyway, once you're in game, just select handbrake or whatever they have it listed as and map that particular function, and you should be good to go. Go ahead and go out and do some driving and test it out, and you got yourself a handbrake. Now, some final thoughts on it really quick. What's also good about this is you can use the clamp that came with it, so if you're sitting at a desk, you don't have to worry about hard mounting it, which is the case with some other handbrakes on the market. Again, you can use it in conjunction with this shifter, so you can basically have two units. So it's basically going to double your cost, but I just use it with paddle shifting, and then I use this as my handbrake, so it really comes in handy, and it's nice to have that in Dirt Rally again versus using a button press, because originally I was just using a button on the wheel. So anyway, it really comes in handy for that type of use. So that's going to wrap things up for how to set up a TH8A or TH8RS shifter in analog mode so that you can use it on a handbrake. Hopefully you've got a lot out of this and enjoyed this video. I'm Darin for Inside Sim Racing. See you guys next time.